now with the next talk with Professor Al-Rifai. And now we will have an experience with this new 7.5 flexible single-use ureteroscope. I think all of us, we already tested. All of us, I think, were very happy to use this new scope, very useful and very interesting. But now we would like to listen from you about your experience with this endoscope.
Greetings from Switzerland. As my colleague from Denmark said, we are also a small country with low volume, and I am sitting in this beautiful hospital in a very beautiful region. And after these excellent speeches and detailed speeches, I wanted also to share with you my first and initial experiences with PUSEN. Before, I want to say that since 2018, we switched completely from reusable to single use. We don't use any reusable no more. And my first experience with the smaller PUSEN 7.5 French, it was on Thursday, 27 May. The patient was 56 years old with 7mm stone, was covered with the mucosa, and it was in a very labyrinthy calyces. It was very difficult to reach it. That's why we choose our first case with this smaller to show how different is it. So this is the first view of it. We used also the new processor, and it was a very big difference between the old processor of PUSEN and the new one. The new one is very excellent, with a very excellent vision, as you see. And here you see the stone covered by the mucosa. I couldn't get it with a basket before, so I tried to laser it, and then it has been smaller, and then I took it with the circle basket out. So this is the controlling of the calyces after the operation and after removing the sheet. So for comparison between the both of them, this is exactly for the first operation for me. And as all my colleagues said, it's reducing the damaging of the ureter because it is smaller. The irrigation was better. The flexibility, it was also in difficult anatomy, very excellent. And I didn't insert any double G after the operation. So I have to talk about advantage and disadvantage. I didn't realize any disadvantage. I realized only advantages between the old one and the smaller new one. So thank you.
Thank you for this experience. One of my questions is, of course, since you try this endoscope, do you think that it will be part of your instruments now? Would you will still stay and wait to see other experience of colleagues before you will include this new endoscope in your instrumentation? Or do you think, are you ready actually just to include this new endoscope in your instrumentation?
Yes, I already included in my new instrumentation, because I like it very much, and I am operating kids between 6 years and up to 6 years in our hospital. So I would like to use it also in childhood.
Okay. No, very interesting. As I said in my introduction, I think all of us, we tested this new endoscope, and I think that there's like some kind of consensus that it looks really, really interesting. To be honest, personally, I was a bit afraid when I was waiting for this test. I was a bit afraid about the fragility of this endoscope. Since we are going smaller, we can imagine that the scope is becoming maybe more fragile. I was really surprised, I must say, I was really surprised. I did 3 cases, but I was very surprised to realize that the scope was really strong, very comparable to the one I'm using every day. And for me, it was really the main point. I guess you have exactly the same feeling. So it seems so logical actually to consider this endoscope in our instrumentation, regular instrumentation. So thank you very much for your comments regarding your experience.